game, and I don't see really Sweden is looking after the ball very well in this game, still having 8 turnovers, and we basically now going on into the second quarter. If they continue like this, that would be a crazy number. I'm pretty sure they will improve that stat, but you know what, Czech is really good punishing those because they're quite a running team. They like to go transition offense as well, so Sweden really have to protect the ball. On the other hand, Czech again, they do really well. Renata Březninová, she's just really stepping out at the moment, and she might be could become that third player who needs to support Hejdová and Elhotová.
Elderbrink tries to break the middle, gets to the far side of the ring, tough move. Tough move by a tough player, gets to the far side of the ring, super touch off the glass.
It's hard when you allow the player to penetrate into the middle of the court. It gives her so many opportunities, and I think Czech really needs to try to cut both Elderbrinks from that penetration into that paint.
Březninová goes up, right hand is fouled on the way up as McGarry get a piece of the forearm. Well, if this was a boxing match at the moment on the inside, when Zoe's out of the game, the Czech Republic probably shading it on the inside on points. Gives Nigova a chance to tie it up. Just about decides to drop after trying to slip off the front of the ring. Six points personal for the big on the inside, Breznikova. Elderbrink breaks the defense down again and kicks. Abdi is off for 3. Defensive rebound in the Czech Republic, off to the races. Great pass, hitched over for the easy 2, and Elderbrink just forgot that fundamental of transition, protect the basket first, and went to the ball. Excellent execution, 2-on-1. Czech Republic get the easy 2 and take the 2-point lead. McGarity on the inside, and physicality's being a little issue for her. Hedged just suckered Lindqvist into the foul.
Yeah, Clara Lindqvist should stay on her feet and not to try to steal the ball, because Romana Hejdová is way too experienced, spending since 2013 playing the French league, so she's not going to allow her to steal from the dribble.
Turnover, and both teams just being a little sloppy with the basketball.
I would love to see Voráčková to be a little bit more aggressive towards to the hoop, because at the moment she's not getting loads of minutes during the club level, but I think she definitely is capable to support as well all the guards on the court and try to be a little bit more aggressive to the rim.
Elderbrink will get Sweden into the half court. This has that feel of both teams have got one eye on today and one eye on Sunday.
Yeah, right
inside,
now.
outside. McGarity for 3, beautiful arc, but it's short. Shield comes down with a defensive and looks to push. Numbers down the floor here for the Czech Republic. They could go early in transition, the pick and roll early. They turn it down. Lower moves it on. Voráčková goes inside. Edgedova is fouled. And Lindqvist again gets her second foul. And it's like you just said, too much experience.
Yeah, it was quite obvious because Romana Hejdová, when she was out of the paint, she called for the ball to the middle because she knew she's going to go for stop Lindqvist down and under the rim. That just tells you those experiences from the French league. And it's a great learning point for Clara Lindqvist, because obviously gaining these valuable minutes, I'm pretty sure we will see her for Swedish team in the future.
Well, they used her so much yesterday that I think coach would probably want a performance out of her today as well, but the 2 fouls is going to mean she spends time on the bench.
Yeah, for young players, it's always a question of consistency, because she played great game yesterday, but as well today we see that she's learning really from the experienced players.
I was just about to ask you, when does Zoe come back? She only has the 1 foul, and I don't have to ask you because it's coming straight back.
Yeah,
and Gomez's rotation of going back with his starters midway through the second quarter as he did yesterday. He's repeated.
And Halvarsson back as well, so I'm really looking forward to see another great action of these two bigs of Swedish team.
Yeah, it's just the one change is one Elderbrink for another from the starting lineup, but they are so alike that in terms of everything they do. En masse, the yellow t-shirts stand up on the drop of the free throw. They're having a great time, those fans.
I think every time you go to championship like this to support your team, you come in to enjoy mostly as well, because that's definitely a great opportunity, especially this year for Sweden, because they have really good lineup to succeed.
Oh, Halatova is short, and she knew it was short. She almost started after it before she'd let it go. Nice find. Elderbrink looks inside, no option. Both Elderbrinks back in the game. Zowie on the inside, inside out. Halverson for three, it's good.
We've seen this action yesterday as well, that Halvarsson and Zowie are able to knock those shots from the arc. Great pass in and out. That's such a pleasure to watch.
Stover, little fumble, and Halverson leads the break. Elderbrink stops, fires the three, and knocks it down. 5-point run for Sweden. Generates the timeout for Czech Republic. And the starters are back. And Sweden's on a roll.
You can't really blame now Teresa Virolva dropping down to Zowie when she was running that transition offense, because obviously you're giving up more the shot, which is less probability of score, which would have been three, but this has been two quick shots for Sweden, and that's definitely a reaction of Coach Switek now to take that timeout and try to stop that transition offense of Sweden.
Well, Stepanova is going to check back in for Czech Republic. Well, both teams doing a nice job from the free throw line. Sweden started to knock down the threes, and 0 for 6 still for Czech Republic, and someone on that in that white uniform is going to have to start knocking down perimeter shots. As well as their inside players have played, they need that balancing scoring, especially as Halotova is one of their most productive scorers.
Absolutely, they have excellent shooters from their distance, so they just need to hit and knock 1 or 2 quick shots as well to try to open the inside space for the bigs to play as well, because right now all Swedish players need to do is just to back in the paint, because Czech doesn't hit any long distance shots right now. And we know that the Czech team has been struggling with that distance as well, having less than 20% in Eurobasket 2017.
Well, they're going to have to shoot the ball better than 24% to get the win here and on Sunday. But in the half court after the timeout, as we always say, so important to get something you've asked your players to get, and that is a great example of it. Straight down the gut of that Swedish defense, and Stepanova gets back in the game, knocks down the 2. And Czech Republic back on script. Elderbrink spends a lot of time setting this up. Comes off of the Halverson screen. She picks and pops. Now down the middle, strong, inside, outside. Lloyd for the short 2 is no good. Halverson just owned it. Goes up strong with the 2. And there's lots of people who talk about Zowie, they talk about McGarity, but Halverson yesterday and today has been, you've got to say, the rock that their Swedish performances are being built around.
Yeah, absolutely. She has been showing really big consistency of her performance so far in this tournament, and that's such good to know when you're her teammate that you can rely on her.
Mitch Dover's way off with the 3, not really set. Lloyd did a great job on the quick closeout. Haven't really seen anything that really has been run to get Halotova a good look. You know, there's no screens away from the ball for her. I don't really think it's because Sweden are overplaying it too much. Here's Lloyd outside. We'll move it on. Elderbrink catch and goes to the middle. Halverson again with a screen. Finds herself in a little pocket. Doesn't get a look. Now she does on the ball movement. That's great rotation defensively. And the Czech Republic really dodged a bullet because Halverson was just good in the block. Halotova down the middle. Stepanova mid-range. Puts it on the floor. Needs a pass. Better rhythm to that set.
Right.
There you go. When the ball doesn't stick and it keeps moving, players move in rhythm, and the first 3 of the game for Czech Republic.
That was such needed 3 for that team.
Zoe's just so strong down low. First post move of the game for her, and it just looked so easy. 6 points personal. Over, gives it up to Helotova, takes the tough one and he's fouled. And Elderbring's looking at the official, but I've got to say, she did everything she needed to do. Forced Helotova to the baseline, stopped her going to the basket, made her take a tough one. Just one little bit too much.
Yeah, but Katarzyna Helotova is quite known for that move on the baseline and just hitting those jump shots. And back to what you said just a couple of possessions ago, I think yesterday Czech has been really moving well against the French team. They have been running those two guards on the top and down under the bottom, running off the screens, and it was so effective. And haven't really seen that same offense in today's game yet. And it'll be interesting to see, because Katarzyna Helotova and Hedova needs the movement off the screen.
That's a holding foul. Stepanova can't do that. It's one of those moments, I always think referees' job's very easy when players have the palm of their hand on the player. It's just an easy call. Not that Yasmina Yaras needs easy calls to make, because she makes good calls. Elderbring for three is good. Helotova will advance it, but Elderbring's finding some rhythm from the perimeter. Czech Republic, a little action down low. Now they'll come on ball screen. Off the glass for two is no good. Stepanova can't secure the rebound, but the ball did not hit the ring, so there's only a 5-second count left on the possession. Brezhneva gets open, lines it up, turns it down. They've got to take a shot here. Both of them had open looks and turned them down. Lloyd just about recovers it, gets the two. And just two mental breakdowns by the Czech Republic, and Sweden opening out to 7. Brezhneva, who had the shot, turned it down. Has the shot again now, as Zoe's giving her the space. She takes the three, and that's why she's giving her the space. Elderbring looks long, great look. Ooh. Reward the big, and the big repays you.
That must be a timeout. That must be, this is way too easy to let the Swedish play. Great pass, great look. Straight away, while you receive the ball, you already know that Zoe that's there. One-touch pass. Did
a great job on the closeout, had a hand on the face, trust, and then just took off. And as a big, when they run the floor, you've just got to give them the basketball if they're open. And Elderbring is too good a guard not to do that. So Sidek has a problem now, because I don't know, for the first time they passed up open shots on that out of bounds. And you'd have thought 5 seconds to go on the possession, you're open, shoot the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. And it seemed like almost that the Czech players just didn't want to take that responsibility and shoot the ball. No matter if you score or miss, you have to take the open shot if it's in good rhythm and good timing of the offense as well. But really, I'm pretty sure that talking point right now will be the stop transition offense of Swedish team, because they are killing it right now.
Well, three-point line is now the friend of Sweden. 44% have made. Elderbring's just got some rhythm going from the three-point line, and that more than anything else has generated the 9-point margin. 21 points already in this quarter. They only had 14 in the first, but we saw yesterday they scored points in bunches.
Yeah, absolutely. Once Zoe and all both the sisters, Elderbring and Halvarsson, got back on the court, we see that really Swedish team has the potential to go far in this tournament.
Can they do it consistently? Because yesterday they were up and down a little bit. And the Czech Republic are nothing but dogged. They are literally going to just work their way back in here. Helotova, Stepanova wide open on the foul line. And both timeouts, they've come out and got really good looks. Let's see if they change it up a little bit defensively, as Elderbring would advance the basketball. Rita Elderbring goes down low to Halvarsson. Looks like she's going to the middle. Dual jump shot for two.
And again, it's another allowance to penetrate into the middle of the paint, and it's so easy for bigs of Sweden team, or any player, if you give them this space to create.
Well, they're choosing to play one-on-one in the post at the moment. Skova goes inside. Stepanova is fouled, as Elderbring literally just walked underneath her.
was a great pass from Bartakova, really waiting what the defense is going to do and just drop that quick pass for Shibanova.
Karabotikova checks in for the first time. And it's people like Wojtkova who've really got to deliver now and help and give good minutes from the bench, because this is when tournament play becomes a real factor. Who off the bench can give you valuable minutes?
Yeah, absolutely.
Nothing else, just rebound.
Absolutely, and it's a good kind of move from Coach Switek now to give her the minutes, because he might need her in that game against Montenegro when it's really going to be needed.
Inside, outside for Eldebrink. Lloyd puts it on the floor. Tough move to the middle. She's fouled. And again, Wojtkova did the job. She flattened off the penetration and stayed with it and made it a tough one. Okay, she gave the middle, but then why foul? You know, Lloyd's off balance. She's trying to make a tough move going to the middle. She makes it, you go, hey, she's a good player.
Yeah, absolutely agree with that. And you have to start to really play defense before the player's going to put the ball on the floor as well, to be in the position.
Lloyd is good from the free throw line. These 5 players for Sweden have a very, very good feel as a group. They seem very balanced. And they've opened up a 10-point lead, but they're going to make a change. In fact, they're going to take a timeout with 2:39 to go in the first half. They lead by 10. So is this Francois going to be just looking to hammer home that advantage? Is he going to press?
Yeah, good question. But what I would point out as well, as you already mentioned, that balance, good balance within the Swedish roster. All players are getting touches in today's game. All players, you can see with confidence they're playing right now, and they all, whoever decides to go and attack and score, are able to score. And that's really tough task for a Czech team to defend, because you really have to step up on every position right now.
Well, 8 assists and 8 turnovers, a lot of symmetry to the turnover to assist ratio for both teams. Sipek has ways to get decent looks. His problem in the last few minutes has been stopping Sweden scoring. You know, they only had 14 at the end of the quarter. 25 points already in this quarter, and there's still 2:40 to go. They've exploded points-wise. The Czech Republic has pretty much maintained the sort of scoring ratios they had in that first quarter. So Sipek's issues are defensive, not offensive as such. But into the half court, Bartakova with the basketball, looks inside.
You see the zone defense now from the Swedish team again, try to probably get the Czech offense out of rhythm.
The ball is definitely a Czech Republic basketball. And that's not really, well, maybe. It didn't look like that's why Wojtkova has gone into the game, to try and create off the dribble. Nash, this is what she's in the game for. Big moves to the inside. They keep that alive. No, they don't. Eldebrink chases it down, and Sweden have numbers down the floor. Great pass. And Lloyd just outworks her opponent. Gets to the ring first, and there's no better guard in Eurobasket than Eldebrink at finding the open player.
Yeah, it was great that Lloyd didn't really give up the position, because the Czech defender was there, but she just run right behind her back. Oh.
And they hammer it home, and they haven't recognized the change of defense. And this is a great moment for Sweden to build a lead going into the half. Steger's taking his timeouts. There's no way of bringing his group back in. He's just got to stand there and worry about these last minute or so. Here's Eldebrink going baseline. She'll need a pass. Good hands by Bartakova. Really read the direction of the pass. Well, he may want to run a play from the sideline, that's going to sit, but he has the Czech Republic where he wanted him here. Sigre's going to have a chance now with 1:41 to find a way to just stem the flow. Always a debate about, do you leave the players or do you want to try and influence it?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm pretty sure Coach Gomez has been scouting with his coaching staff at yesterday's game, and they exactly know what the Czech is capable, and they really now playing what they want to, which is when the Zoe Halvorsen go get some boards, they running the floor, stealing the ball, getting some easy baskets. And I think now really Czech needs to stop that transition offense to Sweden, because to be honest, 5-on-5, they're not as bad. They're still able to compete, but when they're going to lose the ball and allow the Swedish team to run the floor, that's not going to go and bring them to the win.
Well, only 141 will tell in terms of the, was it good, was it bad? Was it right, was it wrong? Sweden with a chance to run something out of bounds, but will Sveg throw a different defense in? Who knows? We're going to find out right now. Well, Elderbrink has it, and Czech Republic zones out of the timeout. The three is long. Chance to run for the Czech Republic. Down 12 with 1:20 to go in the half. They would love to be down single digits going into the locker room. Bartakova. And Stepanova is fouled as she tried to roll and she was bumped. And that'll give the Czech Republic a chance to make 2 from the line and cut it to 10.
We've seen this action of pick and roll in the middle of the court quite often from Czech team, and it has been quite effective because now it forced the Swedish players to decide where is the strong side, which is the weak side, who's going to go for that rotation, and Kamila Stepanova has been rolling down with Del in that action pretty well.
Stepanova goes 1 for 2. Really needs to go make the both. Here's Elderbrink. And again, Czech Republic show the zone. Challenging this Swedish lineup to knock the shot down. Lloyd takes on the challenge and he's short. And Stepanova comes down with a rebound. Czech Republic chance to cut to single digits. Bartakova will come back out. Stepanova will hand off. Offers her the three. Got it! No, it was in and out. I was all over that B3 being in because it looked like it had dropped before it bounced out. And the ball will belong to Czech Republic with 44 seconds remaining in the first half, and line with a 14-second reset.
Here we see that shot with Bartakova and effort, offensive effort on the board from Hedova.
Hedova outside, moves it on. Bartakova goes inside. Stepanova, the short jump shot, doesn't get the roll. And Sweden somehow combined to turn it over. And I say they combined to turn it over because there was no Czech player anywhere near the process.
Yeah, that was just 1 on the 3 Swedish player, and she didn't even put any effort. She was just standing there not to commit any foul.
Wojtkova will hand it off to Bratkova. Kova on the dribble. Helotova thinks about the 3, turns it down. Stepanova puts it on the floor at the end of the shot clock. Doesn't get the roll. And Sweden should get the last shot. Elderbrink. And Czech Republic stays in the zone. Elderbrink takes the ball screen. Howie for 3. Got it! You can't leave her alone. And she ends the half on a high as Sweden make the last 3. Great execution by Elderbrink. And they have, at the half, the 44-30 advantage over Czech Republic. Tremendous end to the second quarter for Sweden. Well, there are the stats. Teresa, 10% from the three-point line just means a loss for the Czech Republic.
Yeah, at the moment it is one of the key factors of the game. Besides, obviously not stopping really good to transition offense to Swedish team, but shooting 10% from the arc, it doesn't really help because Sweden doesn't have to really stretch out the defense of the paint, and they can just tag. And if Czech's not